We are back. It's the Joe Holka Show presented by Underdog Fantasy. Today I'm going to give you my breakout wide receivers for 2021 fantasy football. But before we get there, how many underdog drafts so far? I'm at about 15 for Best Ball Mania 2, the contest for $1 million to first place. Would love for you to join our community. We have these going on in our Discord constantly this time of year. And if you do decide to support the channel, use promo code HOLKA and you'll get a free $25 to mess around with on the app, or you will get into Best Ball Mania 2 for free. As always, the goal is to get you in, get you out as quickly as possible, so let's not waste any more time. Ja'Marr Chase, wide receiver 22, 44th overall per Underdog Fantasy. You don't just burn a 5th overall pick over an elite offensive tackle if you aren't going to be using him in your offense right away to fill a huge need. And the Bengals were absolutely desperate to find a deep threat. They literally scored 1 of 148 NFL touchdowns last year on pass plays over 30 yards, but no one scored more touchdowns of 20-plus yards in college football than Ja'Marr Chase since 2019, and he didn't even play last season. Reunited with Joe Burrow, Chase is going to help this offense all over the field, especially after the catch, by the way. I'm super excited about this Bengals offense. They played a fast pace, and Burrow easily could have led the league in pass attempts last year if only he played a full season. Back to Ja'Marr Chase, his measurables alone put him in elite company. I think he breaks out in a big way. Michael Pittman, wide receiver 47, 92nd overall per Underdog Fantasy. Look, he failed to completely break out in his rookie season with Phillip Rivers at the helm. Can you blame him? Carson Wentz actually has me hopeful here. He's traditionally favored a weapon over the middle of the field, where Pittman tends to operate. And his 2020 rookie season actually was a little bit better than people realized. Per Matt Harmon's reception perception, Pittman logged the 5th highest success rate versus man coverage of all of the 2020 rookies, and only 10 of the 45 unique wide receivers to clear the 70th percentile never went on to have that 1,000-yard season. So it's a stat that we've seen be super predictive for future NFL success in the past, and it was a number that was higher than guys like T. Higgins, Kenny Golladay, Chase Claypool, and just behind guys like Mike Evans, DK Metcalf, and DJ Moore. So clearly he was doing some good things. I think he's the perfect post-hype breakout candidate. Elijah Moore, wide receiver 53, 108th overall per Underdog Fantasy. He led college football in receptions per game and receiving yards per game. More than Devonta Smith, by the way. But he also logged more receiving yards than any other SEC player through the first 8 games of any season. Jamison Crowder did restructure his contract to remain a Jet, but Moore is the one that's already been generating a ton of positive buzz in camp. Matt Harmon even compared him to Tyler Lockett with a crazy 95th percentile success rate versus man coverage score, and he proved to be an elite separator in reception perception last year. The hope is that they find a way to manufacture high-value touches for him right out of the gates, or if for some reason Crowder or Mims falter in this offense, Elijah Moore could break out and win leagues. I want to know your top breakout wide receiver for 2021. Let me know in the comments, all right? Good talk.